Hello, my grandparents, with more and more things that they forget.
They can't walk.
I even forget all my family.
Getting older.
Every day with favorite kid.
Stiffer every day.
We started with anecdotes. I have one when I was little. I met a black man and I asked him where his hair had fallen.
What did you say?
Where his hair had fallen, to help him find it. He didn't take it badly and laughed.
Bald people are very funny.
Baldness is a very big problem in old age.
That's good. And what did your mom think?
She was very ashamed.
Guys, facts. That you did not know there are bald people who have more hair on their private parts than on their heads.
Let the bald people write to use our social networks. This things happening to a lot of useful children.
I have several anecdotes like ocean in the traditional festival. And Nicaragua, they takes boats out into the stream like in Spain. And bull went to say that a bull was following me, and I got up and ran into a house.
I can imagine the lady of the house very scared.
Oh my god, that's crazy, man.
It was hard.
It must have hurt a lot.
Would you do it again?
It repeating is because it's funny.
As I passed by a similar one in Paris, to go the masquerades and chased my aunt hit me on the head.
Hey, it's true. Once were his grandmother's car and we almost crashed into a truck.
Then I remember one day at people's house, grandma to use that she was going to eat and we can't stand. The louder anymore. She is very strange. Sometimes but we feel bad in the end.
I remember that too, and it was very funny and very cruel at the same time.
What about not? But I would not have loaded.
The thought that day is brought to use by Colby.
La semana no es normal. La semana Colby vas a disfrutar. Todo lo bueno se duplicará. Atento, tu último dígito te lo dará. Lo bueno se duplica. Lo bueno se duplica. Lo bueno se duplica. Lo bueno se duplica. Lo bueno se duplicará. Atento a tu último dígito. Y en la semana Colby tu recarga duplicará.
We are recording this podcast with Colby Internet, and we move on to the horror section.
Guys, I'm going to tell you a horror story that happened to me one day. I saw a horror movie with my family. The movie was called Don't Say This Name.
Oh, I see this movie.
It's so good movie.
Yeah.
It was an offensive to God that was with 3 coins that were turned to scare. Well, the weirdest thing is that night at approximately
Stop, so really that you are Satan?
yeah, it's true. 12. Something strange happened. I heard a sound in the kitchen. I went out and went because I didn't find anything. I walked to the middle of the kitchen and I heard a noise. Behind it was a coin that
It's
filled.
crazy.
It's really crazy. Fell behind me, I got scared, and then I heard another coin in front of me, and I went out later. Another coin will scare me too much together with my family and with sleep together.
So spooky.
It's so scary and interesting.
I could sleep. That story is really crazy. I'm very scared and I will have run away.
Yeah.
So really it is pretty scary.
Wes, that was kind of scary. I have a terrifying anecdote. I can see spirits. One of my teacher's wife had died, and I saw
Who?
the wife of my teacher.
Oh.
And I saw her come close to him. I described what it was like, and
Relax.
You are so scary.
yes, it's so scary to me.
That's it, man.
It was like, and he turned pale. He called my mom and alerted.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you remember what your teacher was like?
Yes, it's pallid.
That has also happened to me. And the truth is that I am very afraid because it's very shocking.
How scary I would have imagined if it had happened to me.
Yeah, so scary.
The teacher had to have bad vibes because that don't happen to everyone.
¿Cuál combinación ganará la batalla? ¿Helado guayabita o helado Milán? Disfruta las combinaciones únicas de los helados Dos Pinos.
The best ice cream merchandise in the country.
Speaking of which, is your favorite fresh milk?
For me, the one I like the most of the first college is the vanilla one. The flavor of the first college is spectacular. It is very sweet, and I love how sweet it is.
Oops, disgusting.
Really, la vainilla. For me, the vanilla one is the worst because it tastes only like milk, and also very few people like that.
For me, that's in the strawberry one. The vainilla one does take like anything just milk with sugar.
My favorite fresh milk is chocolate. Although many people say it's typical, but it is the best.
Very good.
The best fresh milk is chocolate. The strawberry one is also very rich. And the vanilla one is very filling.
Facts,
Chocolate
facts.
not like.
Amazing.
Yes, I'm similar.
In Costa Rica, this is a very controversial issue. I want you to me what you think about this.
Lately, on social networks, they talk a lot about it, and many people have different conflicts, and they may also become some kind of discrimination.
They already have my crazy with the topic. Has the colors of the notebooks taking about topics as well as who the GP is.
I eat it as a solo, and the jeep also.
For me, the best way to eat is once and for all to enjoy it in the best way.
It's obvious. The GP
Yeah.
eats wool. We can fake for the now.
The GP is a delicious chocolate. I love it, although I don't usually eat it much.
I think the best form is eating with the mouth.
When I arrived, the use of food was very difficult for me. I was not used to this kind of food, since the kind of food that is eaten there is very difficult.
And the food is very, very different.
Yes, it's very different and more delicious. By the way, my family has a place that makes arepas that is quite rich and cheap.
How did it go in the restaurants?
My family has done quite well for the short time it has been there.
Yeah, the restaurant is very delicious. I've been there many times because I love its arepas.
I have gone to Miguel's restaurant too, and it is very good and has good flavor and very good attention from the staff.
I have not gone, but it sounds delicious.
When at what age did you come to the country?
I come to Costa Rica at the age of 7.
Your parents have other business.
Yes, my family has other clothing business are different things. The business are called Bodegón El Dólar.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Business are very good, and he has good products.
This was sponsored by Arepas Pues.
Who good arepas pues? They have more anecdotes to tell.
Before moving on to the other topic, I have a somewhat funny history with my family.
Which history?
Once we went to see a funny movie at the cinema. I was eating popcorn and I finished the popcorn after that. I have some sweet that I ate next to the popcorn. Well, I opened the sweet. It was a piece of gum and I put it in my mouth and for a scene from the movie my candy got stuck and I almost ran it. The worst thing about it all is that my family thought it was a joke and they almost didn't hold me and I drowned it.
That is pretty painful, and I have been very scared of those things because it can be very dangerous.
Um, every young has had one of those scars.
I have another funny movie story. There were two homosexuals who were eating popcorn and they threw all the popcorns at those in front of me. I couldn't stop laughing.
When I go to a movies, I am bothered by many of those behaviors when they throw popcorn or people are talking very loudly.
It bothers me a lot when they have the cell phone without the silent mode and it sounds in the middle of the movie. It is very annoying.
And so only be people who do good to see the movie and only kiss, or do weird things in the movies. What do they say? We read comments.
Yes.
Yes.
Maria tells us that she always listens to your podcast. Ricardo criticizes you build good vibes we sent him.
Juana says something similar happening to to me Sam.
Roberto, the favorite fresh milk is the chocolate one.
We are back with this wonderful podcast.
Bro, changing the subject and bet where you got at sport when you were little.
Yes, I have played soccer since I was a child, and the truth is that I have always been good at it and I played a lot.
I had the possibility of being a goalkeeper, but it was very irresponsible. Unfortunately, I didn't continue with this. Now I play, but not so much.
I got to play football in the team La Liga and dancing folklore.
Yes. When I was little I played soccer and an accident.
Which accent?
I am a party day voted for me and broke my arms. My parents took me to the hospital and they told me that I had broken. Until my dad took me to a private hospital and they confirmed that his had broken me.
It was hard.
If something similar happened to me, I have an accident playing soccer. I was playing in the yard and I was taking penalties in a goal and the problem was that The wind moved the ball and I kicked. The problem was that I hit the wall with little too and broke my foot.
I almost didn't go outside since my parents didn't like me to go out.
His parents were right because sometimes it was very dangerous to go out.
Today in the studio, we have a great and delicious hamburger, Clary from McDonald's.
Tan, 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 tan. Tan crujiente, tan jugosa, tan hoy se sale. Nueva McCrispy, tan pollo, tan McDonald's. Tan, 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 tan.
The best burgers.
Are you still playing soccer on a recurring basis? Because I don't continue to do it regularly, despite the fact that in all my childhood and at the school stage, I played it a lot. Now I am more focused on other things and I have tried many different sports such as basketball and volleyball.
Yes, in a team from my city.
I really like to watch soccer. I don't play it so much, but I still like it over the years. I practice I practice basketball constantly and sure I also don't achieve sometimes but I like at it a lot.
Yes, I am still playing. I am trained. I am in the amateur turner. Just like I am still dancing folklore, but it's kid training from the physical activity, and I was out for a week due to a shoulder injury.
I imagine it was painful and it was also very tiring to be waiting all the time, and I imagine that doing different activities requires a lot of effort.
Yes, it was something kid painful and it kid an effort, but it's something that liked to do.
No, I don't play anymore, but from time to time I play the odd game with my friends. But mainly I play basketball with my friends on the field at my school. I play it with them every day.
No, I haven't been playing soccer. I've been playing more basketball since I like it more, and I'm impressed by the agility that you have to get the ball into such a small hop.
Hey, well, I'm going to tell you a lot of sports. I'm going to tell you about the new invitation they made me to be part of a soccer connection program. I'm still thinking about it the same way. I'm very excited because it can be an opportunity to excel.
I have a question. What is a football connection?
Football Connection is a soccer program that does different activities. It's very good. You have to watch and more with me.
Soccer Connection is a very interesting program.
That sounds interesting to me. I would have liked to go, and I'm sure it's going to be one of the best experiences you are going to have.
Yeah, thank you.
Bro, good. When do you have to go?
I was invited for next week. I don't know if I'm going.
Viví la emoción, venía a pasarla bien. Es tiempo perfecto, lleno de diversión. Venía a disfrutar y vi un parque nuevo como nunca antes.
Parque Diversiones.
Está lleno de emociones.
It is good the amusement park is sponsored us because when I was little I was like it I go very often.
Clearly, we all like the amusement park in the same way some things are scary. But what is their favorite attraction? Mine is the boomerang.
My favorite attraction is the tower and the water fountains. I am not afraid of any attraction.
I too, since I was a child, have always liked to go with my grandfather and my sister because those days were the best I had in my life. My favorite attraction is the boomerang, although sometimes I get a little scared, but the adrenaline is the best there can be. I also like all the attractions that have water.
My favorite attraction is the splash. Since I think it's very good how fast it goes, and that in the end someone ends up wet.
It's good.
Yes. Before I didn't like to ride the boomerang, but my friends convinced me and I got on it. Now it's one of the attractions that I like. The most I almost always go with my dad or my mom, and that's why I couldn't get on that one. I didn't dare.
The boomerang is very crazy.
My favorite attraction is the Sky Master. Before I was scared because I was very afraid of heights, and I got rid of my fear and got on it. Now it is my favorite attraction, and the one that scares me a lot is the tower because it is very high.
I don't plan to ride the roller coaster again or the tower. I'm very afraid of heights, and also when I ride the mountain my body hurt. My favorite attraction is probably between these two, the spinning discs or the bumper cars are the attractions that I like the most.
The park in thing is true that is haunted by so many things. They say that why I haven't gone to the haunted house. That you think?
I don't think it's haunted, but I haven't been too many times either because I don't like the attractions very much, so I don't know much about what happened, or because people think it's haunted, but I say it's not.
I think so because many things are saying such that it was created on top of a cemetery and that a night the games are activated by themselves.
I have also heard that about where they create it, and I find it very interesting.
I think that I, I think that it is haunted by all the stories.
I think it is haunted since many people say so to me. These are strong qualifications that if it is, I will not like to go at night.
Why today is data day will tell you that we have already reached our goal of listening. We wanted to thank you for this.
Thank you for everything you give us. This program has been a dream since I was a child, and together with my friends, we have been able to achieve it, and not for nothing, but for our effort and all of you for always being there for us and supporting us in our worst and best moments.
Thank you, people. Creating this podcast is not easy. Without you, tens sponsorships will not be thankful before before being with you every day.
Thank you very much for all the people who accompany us and listen to us in this program, and thanks to the people who have supported us since we started.
Yes, thanks to you Our program has gone from the lowest to the highest. I knew that we were going to make this program succeed. This has been one of my best works, and I hope that it never ceases to exist. Since it amuses me a lot, work work on this, and it has been thanks to you.
Thanks you all very much. Since we started this project, I knew why we were going to break them.
Sorry, we are going to finish. We have spent counting anecdotes among other things. I hope you have enjoyed the podcast.
Don't
See you soon, ignorance.
See you later, Stephen. I hope to see you in person at the National Theatre.
Curious fact, I thank you to the following people: Carlos, Juan, and Ines, the first people who supported us the most and were with us from the beginning.
Goodbye, my grandparents.
Bye. Bye, grandfathers. They can walk.
Don't forget the face-to-face show, and we have fake tickets left. You can get them by e-ticket, and I hope to see you all there. See you later, my olds.